The GARBAT project aims at achieving proof of concept of a new battery technology based on calcium. The main advantage of calcium with respect to lithium, for instance, is that it is the fifth most abundant element on the Earth's crust, and so its cost is lower. And in fact, before entering this project, we had some preliminary evidence that the calcium metal could work as a successful negative electrode. And now the main goal is to develop a new material to be used as positive electrode and also optimize the electrolyte, and then assemble a full cell to demonstrate the proof of concept of the use technology. So it combines disciplines as computational screening, solid state and coordination chemistry, material science, electrochemistry, and also battery engineering. And the partners are Universidad Complutense de Madrid, Chalmers University of Technology in Gothenburg in Sweden, CSIC, and then Fraunhofer Institute of Technology at Itzehoe in Germany, who will do the prototyping. So we are now on our third year and hoping for the best for the end of the project. As researchers working in the energy field, as a community, we are becoming increasingly aware about the CO2 footprint of everything what we do. So our trips related to project meetings, to scientific conferences, and already before the coronavirus pandemic, we were starting to think about this and to question some trends and so on. So we started to be concerned about that. But it's clear that what happened changed our mind and changed our view, because it's clear that we have been able to work all those months without physical trips, and some scientific conferences are becoming fully virtual. And I think this will really be a game changer, and from now on things will be different. The chemistry based on calcium has the potential to deliver a very high energy density when compared to lithium ion, for instance, because of the use of a metal as a negative electrode. And as I was mentioning, since calcium is very abundant, the cost of such a technology would potentially be very low. So this means that if we would achieve the goals and this technology can progress to a higher degree of maturity, it would give very high energy density. So for instance, when applied to transportation, the driving range would be much longer than it's being currently, and also at a very low cost. So time will tell, but now we are really enthusiastic about it. Energy efficiency is very important for any aspects in our life. And also related to batteries, field of application, traditionally we are thinking of portable electronics, for instance, who triggered the advent of the lithium-ion technology, which boosted and they developed together. Now we are expanding the application field of such batteries to transportation, which is larger scale, and even to stationary storage within the grid. But now I'm curious to happen at a lower scale. So I think that the concept of energy efficiency has also to be translated to other fields which are smaller in terms of energy density, but can be very important worldwide, such as the Internet of Things. And now I'm somehow starting to get interested in that field, and I would like to see what the challenges are in that field with respect to energy supply and what can battery research bring to them. So that's what I'm thinking about now, about the future.